Hello everybody, it's Thursday, February 11th, 2021, 32 Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. The time is 3:18 p.m. and I will do a video on the Kips Bay neighborhood of Manhattan today. This is the intersection of 1st Avenue and 25th Street. Arguably not in Kips Bay because the southern boundary is disputed. Many people think that Kips Bay begins at 27th Street. Some people say it's 23rd Street. But regardless, we're in the general vicinity of the area. This area of 1st Avenue, going all the way up to 34th Street, is famous for its many hospitals. This right here is the VA hospital, the Veterans Affairs Hospital. There's also many hospitals owned by NYU here, New York University. That one over there is the College of Dentistry and School of Engineering. Actually, it says NYU College of Nursing, College of Dentistry, and School of Engineering. So 3 schools in one in this building. But anyway, the western boundary of Kips Bay is 3rd Avenue. And the eastern boundary is the East River. And that's another reason why this neighborhood is named Kips Bay, because Kips Bay was an actual inlet of the East River that ran from what's now 32nd Street to 37th Street. And it was named after the New Netherlands Dutch settler Jacobus Hendrickson Kip. So it was named after a guy named Kip. But the bay no longer exists. It was filled in and it became reclaimed land. But the neighborhood still had the name Kip. So it's still Kips Bay till this day. Anyway, I'm just about to walk beside the oldest public hospital in the United States. This is Bellevue Hospital right here. It's a very busy area, many cars here. I don't want to keep continuing on 1st Avenue though. Let's cross the street to Mount Carmel Place. Here it is, Bellevue Hospital. Over there is NYU Langone and NYU Tisch. This right here is a public park called the Bellevue South Park. Actually, I think Bellevue Park South starts across the street here, but this still leads up to it. Kips Bay is mostly a residential neighborhood. You can see here just all the tall high-rises here. People live all in this neighborhood. Here it is, Bellevue South Park. Looks like we gotta walk here a little bit carefully. It's not really shoveled too well, but it is a nice park nonetheless. Well, this part is shoveled, which is good. I wouldn't want to walk up a staircase full of snow. They could have used a little less salt though. This is like overkill. Most of the activity in Kips Bay happens on the avenues. There's also a section in Kips Bay called Little India around 3rd Avenue and Lexington Avenue. Here's 27th Street. Let's cross over here. I'm gonna cross over this way. So some more history on Jacobus Hendrickson Kipp. He built a large brick and stone house near the intersection of today's 2nd Avenue and East 35th Streets. When it got torn down and demolished, it was the last farmhouse from New Amsterdam remaining. But that farmhouse is no longer around. But that does not mean that there's still evidence of old structures still in the neighborhood. I plan to get around to one of them on this walk today. And you'll see it when I get there. A lot of these cars, they seem like they didn't move from the recent snow. And it looks like garbage and recycling day is today. I don't know when the sanitation department is going to come down here, but they should collect it soon. It's definitely a lot of trash. So here's where the arguably western boundary of Kips Bay is. Some people say it's 3rd Avenue, other people say it's Lexington Avenue, just like the southern boundary, 3rd Street versus 27th. I want to show you a cool little place in Kips Bay. Let's make this light. Wow, I really like this store. La Delice Pastry Shop, 3rd Avenue and 27th Street. They definitely put a lot of cakes in the window here and other pastries. Look at this. Even macarons too. I might have to go in there. So coming up over here to my left is a private alley called Broadway Alley. You can see here they're doing construction on it, and you can't see it right now, but in there supposedly is the last unpaved street in Manhattan. That's according to Wikipedia anyway. Right now it looks like they're doing construction and they're using that alley as an entranceway. So maybe it will be paved over in the future. But yeah, times are changing, even in Kips Bay. Let's cross the street over here. So you see there across the street, there's a store there called the Little India Market. There's a lot of Italian, well, there's Italian here too. There's an Italian restaurant here. That's why I got confused. There's a lot of Indian restaurants one block to the west of me on Lexington Avenue. Here's a Turkish kitchen. Zagat rated. In fact, I think I might even go one block to the west just to show you Little India. I've passed by this area multiple times. I remember coming by Little India one day in the summertime and my nose just started getting stuffy and I was about to sneeze. That's how strong the spice smell was on the sidewalk. Alright, perhaps you can see it now, but we've got Indian Spices and Groceries Incorporated, Shiva Wireless, Curry in a Hurry, authentic Indian cuisine. It's another place here, Chot Nawab. Also with a nice outdoor dining setup. Definitely a lot of Indian places around here. Let's even cross the street. Hindi, Pakistani, India, and Bangladeshi restaurants. Thing that says Pongal, vegetarian cuisine. And Anja Papar, South Indian cuisine. Little India goes for about 2 blocks or so on Lexington Avenue. There's the Chrysler building in the distance. Take a look. So right now I'm gonna go to 29th Street. And I'll show you the wooden house that still remains in the neighborhood. It's privately owned and not open to the public, but many people have tried to guess the house's date back to the late 1700s or even early 1800s. That's how old it is. Here's a fashion store, Indian Fashion, Heritage India. Let's see if we can find this house on 29th Street in Kips Bay. Over here is a religious institution. I think I see it. (203) East 29th Street, coming up right past 3rd Avenue. Looks like I'm going to have to walk around these people working. I think I should be safe if I stay to the right. There it is, the last remaining wooden frame house in the neighborhood, 203 East 29th Street. Can you believe that, huh? Let's go right up to this house and get a sneak peek. It's definitely been renovated. And you can even see this. This property has been placed in the National Register of Historic Places. The Rose Hill Historic House. From the late 1700s, early 1800s, this house. And now I'm going to be walking to the more modern section of Kips Bay. You can see there's a Target coming up on 2nd Avenue and 29th Street. I think after this intersection I'll walk north to 35th Street. That was the historic house that Kip built, the last farmhouse in the area and in Manhattan. no longer there, but you can imagine. Here's Engine Company 16, Ladder Company 7. Wow, great timing there. FDNY coming out. Two fire trucks. Couldn't have timed that any better. Here's the target of Kips Bay, 2nd Ave, 29th Streets. Irish whiskey bar. There's Fairway Market, local grocery store. Looks like this is a new place, grand opening. New Moon Chinese restaurant. Italian Lena's Kitchen. Professional Taekwondo. And there across the street we have AMC Theater. Kips Bay Wine and Liquor. Oh look, I like the name of this store, Hill and Bay, because just north of here is the next neighborhood of Manhattan, Murray Hill. So it makes sense for Hill and Bay to be right next to the border. Here's the M15 bus. Goes down 2nd Avenue. There's a Dwayne Reed or a Walgreens location that closed up. There in the distance you see the NYU Langone Health Tisch Hospital logo. There's Rocky's Pizzeria number 2. They even got boxing gloves on the sign there. And a construction site. Alright, so this is the boundary of the Kips Bay neighborhood, 34th Street. I'll be going 1 block into Murray Hill. Here's the M34 bus. Goes across 34th Street. Alright, so 35th Street is here. Don't know which corner that historic house used to stand at, but over here is a very large building right now. Definitely a place of worship. And then over here we have a bunch of businesses. Empanadas Place, Exotic Empanadas, Thai Food, 2nd Ave, and also Gemini Diner. And there's a playground on that side. But anyway, folks, I'm going to end my video here. If you enjoyed this walkthrough of the Kips Bay neighborhood of Manhattan, and there's the American Copper building in front of me, be sure to smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos like these, and I will see you next time. Take care, folks. Bye bye.